Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Welcome to another just day in my life, couple of days in my life. I'm starting this at 10 o'clock on a Wednesday. I'm currently at my part-time job, but I'm about to head out because there's really nothing for me to do. I've already done everything. So Christian has like a cold right now. Whenever he got back from drill, he brought home whatever it was. And you know, like whenever they're at drill, they stay in the barracks. So it's like one giant room of a bunch of beds. It's like a cesspool for any type of cold or flu or whatever it may be. He doesn't have the flu or COVID, but it's just like chest congestion and everything. I would say he's on the mend. He's doing better than he was. But last night he had me up all night because he was just coughing, because he's got like this tickle in his throat. So he was coughing constantly, and I don't think I slept much at all. I probably should have just gone on the couch, and I thought about that at one point, but my bed is just so comfy. So I slept in this morning and got ready at the last minute and came into work because I knew there were some things that I wanted to get done here, but nothing was like super dire, but I wanted to at least show my face here for a little bit. So I'm gonna head out in a minute and I'm gonna get coffee because I did not have coffee this morning, and I asked Christian if he wanted one, so I'm gonna pick up one for both of us and head home. There's a few things that we need to do today. Christian has been wanting a tattoo. He found a couple of shops that he wanted to go by and talk to the people about the design he wants. So I think we're gonna do that today since he's feeling better. I'm not sure, we'll see. And I have a cake I need to decorate that's being picked up tomorrow. I'm gonna cook dinner later, you know, the whole shebang. So yeah, I just figured I'd take you guys along, and let's shut this down and head out. Yes. Thank you.
Do you need straws?
No, that's okay. So sunny out today. I just wanted to sit in the backyard for a little bit while my dogs are roaming around, doing their thing. This backyard, we've got a lot of work to do before the summer, and now that the weather is getting warmer and nicer, we're gonna start working on it periodically. It just needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of weeding, a lot of cleaning up. All of the boards and things need pressure washing. There's a crepe myrtle back here that I need to trim back because we have 5 crepe myrtles on the other side of this fence, and I trimmed those back a few weeks ago because it's just the time of year where you're supposed to do that. So I need to do the one back here. But yeah, this backyard has a lot of potential to be like an oasis, but it was just never a priority for my sister and her family. There's a giant pool back here, and it's empty right now because there was an issue with the pool light had a leak in it, and it would just lose water, and it took them a while to figure out that that's what was leaking, that's what was wrong. So the pool had to drain below the light to make sure that that was the issue, and it was. So we had somebody come out last week and he replaced the light, but there's one more piece that he needs to replace, something about the housing unit, to make sure that it won't leak again. So he ordered that part. We're just waiting for it to come in. So whenever that comes in, we can fill the pool back up, get it all clean and nice, and then work on everything around it. So I'm excited because it's gonna be really nice. And you know, it's whenever you're at the house with the pool, that's usually where everybody does get-togethers. We've done tons of birthday parties here, 4th of July parties, all kind of stuff, because it's just fun to get everyone where there's a big giant pool, you know? So I'm excited. I'm excited to get it up and running and get it looking good back here. This is what I mean by we need a good bit of weeding, because there's just weeds everywhere, and then we need to figure out something. I told my sister there's got to be something that we can spray periodically just to keep the weeds from growing back. She was like, we've sprayed before and they grow back. And I said, yeah, I mean, I figure it probably washes away with the rain and you just need to spray it again. And then like this board broke recently, so that needs to be replaced. And then everything just needs a good pressure washing, like get all of this green off, including the fence. That needs a good pressure washing. What are y'all doing? This decking and concrete is all new, like a year old new. And they did this is actually called cool decking. So when you step on it, it doesn't burn your feet, which is really nice because what used to be back here was this really hot tile. So they knocked all of that up and then they just cool decked the concrete. And here's the poor pool, poor sad pool that will soon be up in operation again. But yeah, it has so much potential to be so nice back here. It just needs a lot of love, and my mom and I are definitely going to do that. There used to be a slide here, and it stopped working. It was never built properly to begin with. That's why the concrete looks different right here. They just recently took down the slide because they had to switch homeowners insurances, and the new homeowners insurance finds slides and pools to be a liability. And we were like, it's fine, it doesn't work anyway, so they just knocked the whole thing down. So it just needs a lot of love back here, but it definitely has a lot of potential. They've honestly done a lot of updates over time. So this is technically my parents' house. They bought it, they live next door, but they bought this home, and my sister and her husband are doing like a rent to own situation, and they bought it like 4 or 5 years ago. And as a family, we've done a lot to it. We've replaced all of the fencing. There's this pergola above me. We replaced that. All of the decking, or most of the decking, is new. The pool has been relined. It's got a new liner. They did it last year. The cool decking on the concrete. So they've done a lot back here. But, and where all the weeds are and stuff, that has all been like weeded before and remulched and everything, but it's definitely something that you have to stay on top of, and they never stayed on top of it. That was one of the things with my mom was excited that we were moving back in here, because I'm the type that will stay on top of those things, just because, I don't know, I just take pride in where I live. So I want it to look nice. I want us to be able to enjoy ourselves back here. So we're gonna get it up and running for summer, and I'm super excited. I'll probably do like a backyard glow up type video with all of the work that we're gonna do back here. So for lunch this week, I prepped these like kind of charcuterie lunchable type things for Christian and I. I've done these plenty of times before in different variations, and I love doing them because you can make them pretty healthy. They're super easy to just prep ahead of time and grab whenever you want them. And lunch is always like the hardest meal for me to plan. Like if I don't have something prepped, I'm gonna make a bad choice for lunch. So I love doing this. I just did prosciutto, turkey, cheese, some fruit, strawberries, blueberries, and grapes. And then I've got these popcorn chip things from Quaker, and then chocolate covered almonds, but they're like dusted chocolate covered, not like dipped in chocolate. So it's full of protein and it's delicious. Ain't she cute? Bows are very on trend right now. Like, everybody wants satin bows on their cakes, but I love it. I think it's a really cute trend. I was gonna cook dinner, but my sister and her kids won't be home for dinner, so Krisha and I are just gonna order in. We decided to order Qdoba. I don't know if that's like a chain that's everywhere, but it's similar to Chipotle, I guess. And it's really good. I'm just getting the dishes done from doing my cake earlier, and then it should be a pretty chill night since I don't have to cook dinner. I am gonna keep folding laundry just because I'm trying to get it all caught up. Dinner is here. I did the build your own tacos. And then I got a side of chips and queso. Their queso is so good. And they didn't have much to choose from for drinks, so I just went with a Diet Coke. So I got their hot honey Cholula chicken with their queso, pico de gallo, guacamole, and sour cream. I've gotten this once before and it was so good, so this is probably gonna be my go-to order. Good morning, happy Thursday. I'm having a bit of a later start than I usually intend to. I just didn't sleep very well last night. I was very anxious for some reason. So it felt like every time I would go to doze off, I would wake back up. Or like any little noise would wake me up. Like if I heard something outside, there was like this bird chirping at like 11 o'clock at night, which was really weird. And just any little noise that I heard, I would just wake right back up, and that's not normally like me. I can usually get a deep sleep, I guess. I'm very tired. I do not feel well rested. I did not go to the gym this morning like I normally do. I just kept laying down. I guess I kept trying to sleep, but it just wasn't happening. So I went ahead and got up, took a shower, and got ready. I'm gonna go into work for a little bit. There's really nothing for me to do, but I am gonna go in and check the mail and check the emails and at least be there for a little bit in case anything needs to be done, and then I will come back home. I have a cake pickup today. She's coming later this afternoon. It's the one that I did yesterday, so I just need to box it up. I need to order some groceries from Walmart, just not like groceries, like food groceries, but like random things like dog food and face wash and random stuff like that. I have a list in my phone. We're supposed to cut the grass today. Christian and I are supposed to tag team that, cutting and weed eating, because it really needs to be done. I wanted to do it, I think like Monday, and he was like, let's push it off for a few days because he wasn't feeling good. I didn't expect him to help me on Monday, but he was like, let's push it off until Thursday and I can help you. So we did that. Anyway, I'm gonna get my stuff together and head out the door. So I'm here at work and I'm very bored. I only had one print job that I could get done today, and it's in color, and our color copier is jamming, and I don't know why. I've Googled like troubleshooting, cleaned it, I don't really know what else to do, so I called in a work order. We have all of these machines are basically rented, or I'm not sure exactly how it works, but they have like a contract with this machine company, and so you have a technician that can come out pretty much whenever you need them to work on them if they have any issues or need maintenance. So I called in a work order to have them come in and figure out why it's jamming and get it fixed, because it literally won't even run one sheet of paper through it. I'm not sure what the problem is. So I've just been responding to emails and keeping myself busy. But I don't think I'll be here for very long because there's just nothing to do. And I feel bad just sitting on the clock. It's 11:30 and I'm gonna go ahead and say deuces for the day to the print shop and head back home. The weather is supposed to get really bad this weekend. There's like some severe system blowing in, so definitely need to get the yard cut and maintained before that comes, because it's probably going to be soaked for a while. We're supposed to get a lot of flooding, possibly tornadoes. I've had people postpone their cake orders for this weekend, so yeah, I'm worried. I think it's going to be pretty scary, but we should be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna head home and eat some lunch. I'm just gonna eat the same thing that I had yesterday. Probably do some laundry, regular old boring stuff, and then get on the yard work. I went ahead and took another shower and washed my hair because I was going to need to wash it in the morning anyways. So I figured it would just save me some time in the morning, not have to wash it. Yard looks great. It definitely needed a good cut. We lowered the blade on the lawnmower to get it like shorter. So it's like as short as it can be. It's about to start getting to the time of year where we have to cut it like once a week. And that's going to be a total bummer, but it is what it is. It's nice to have a nice cut yard. It always looks really good. I think I'm just gonna sit on the couch for a little while and chill, watch some TV. So we decided, my sister and I collectively decided that Thursdays are gonna be fend for yourself nights whenever it comes to dinner, because my nieces have cheer. They have cheer on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we decided that I'll do a crock pot meal on Tuesdays so that they can come home and eat. And then on Thursdays, we'll just do fend for yourself. Christian and I will just find something to eat. So I'm supposed to cook every other night except for Sunday. And I didn't cook last night because my sister and her kids went to a gathering, and they had dinner there. And it was kind of unexpected. So I ended up not cooking kind of last minute. So we're having 2 fend for yourself nights this week, but that's fine. I'll just save the pork chops for another day. But yeah, so Christian and I haven't decided what we want to do for dinner, but we've got a few hours before we need to figure that out. But I'm just going to chill for a little bit. I'll get up and do something productive. I got a few essentials delivered from Walmart earlier because we were definitely running very low. Like laundry detergent, I think I only have enough to do like 2 more loads. And I got my dog's dentist sticks. They have these every day, twice a day, and they would be so heartbroken if we ever ran out, so I always have to keep them in stock. I went ahead and restocked on some emergency because it is flu season and I'm not messing around with that. This is what I use to clean our toilet, and it makes life so much easier. I will never go back to scrubbing. I mean, you still have to scrub a little bit, but like, it's just so much easier, and you don't have to like touch anything with your hands. I've been using this Hydro Boost face wash for years, and I just keep restocking it. I love it so much. It's part of my 2-step cleansing routine at night. I use a gel cleanser to get my makeup off, and then I use this for the second cleansing. And then, as y'all know, I've been trying to work on my acne, and right now my face hates me. The past couple of days has been kind of rough, but I'm trying this one, Panoxyl. I've heard so much good stuff about Panoxyl, and it's 10% benzoyl peroxide, so this will be what I use in the mornings. Dinner is served. We decided to get Taco Bell. It's one of our weaknesses. I wanted to try, they have this new Baja Blast drink. I googled it and it was called the Midnight, and it's like passion fruit flavored, but it's select locations and ours didn't have it, so I just stuck with the regular Baja Blast. My go-to is always a beefy 5-layer burrito. It's my favorite from Taco Bell. And then I just got a chicken quesadilla. I've literally just been laying here rotting for like 2 hours. And I'm not gonna do anything else besides get up from the couch and move to my bed. I never do this. I don't know if it feels nice or if it doesn't, you know? Like, does it feel good to rot? Or do I just feel like I'm not being productive? But I don't have anything to do, you know? I did the dishes. Laundry's caught up. I did my daily vacuuming. Hey guys, happy Friday. So I haven't been sleeping very well lately, but I actually got a good night's rest last night, thank goodness. So we got up and went to the gym, had a very good workout. I did arms and some cardio. This is the only cake that I have to decorate today. Originally, she was gonna pick up tomorrow, but the weather is supposed to be really bad here, so she opted to pick up today, and I told her to just keep it in her fridge overnight. A lot of people postponed until next week because they probably wanted to have outdoor parties, and that's not gonna happen with the weather that we're gonna get. I don't really have much planned for today. The main thing that I would like to do is bathe my dogs because they are due for a bath. It's always such a chore though. Like, bathing my little one is easy. I can bathe him in the sink. He's small, it doesn't take long. He's very cooperative. My big one, she's definitely a chore. It takes a while. I have to do it in the shower. And she's pretty cooperative with bathing. She just doesn't really like blow drying or grooming. And I just like to do their paw pads and like their sanitary areas whenever I give them a bath. And then every few months they'll get a full-on groom. I'm just gonna finish decorating this guy and then we'll see what else I get into. Her so clean. Her so clean. Sweet baby. It always hurts my back bathing her because I have to like crouch and bend over the tub. Makes me feel like an old woman. One of our goals, Christian and I, we definitely want to build our own home, but one of the goals that I would like to do is have like a big laundry room, and in the laundry room have like a groomer's tub that they would use for dogs. So you can stand up and bathe them instead of having to sit or crouch over a tub. It's like heightened and there's like a ramp that they can go up to get into it. Definitely something that I would like to invest in, because I also groom my mom's dogs because she just would rather pay me to do it than pay a groomer. Plus I'm trustworthy with her dogs, and I'm definitely not as good as a groomer, so I don't charge near as much as a groomer would. So I think it would be a good investment. And I mean, as much as I don't want to think about anything happening to my dogs, I know that I'm not going to have them forever, and I love having a big dog, so I'm sure we'll always have some sort of big dog, so the tub will definitely come in handy. I got this waterless bath for dogs. This is actually from Bath & Body Works, and it smells so good, so I like to spray it on them. Can I do your brother? And you just kind of rub it in. I'm just letting them air dry today instead of blow drying them. What's the scent? Sweet honey almond. It smells so good. Your turn. Hey. Fix your hair. You smell so good. You're so clean. And I also went ahead and shaved their paw pads and clipped their toenails and shaved their sanitary areas while I was at it. So that's their good old monthly maintenance checked off the to-do list. Hey guys, it's the next day. It's Saturday. We just got back from the gym, but I wanted to properly end off this vlog by just telling you thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It was just like typical days in my life. This is the mundane, the usual, but I try to romanticize things, so I do enjoy my regular mundane days. But thank you so much for coming along. If you have any video requests that you'd like to see from me in the future, drop them in the comments, let me know. I always need ideas, so I would greatly appreciate it. But thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.